into this crazy viral video, so let's get right into it.
There's this woman who basically fits the category of this thing we're talking about, where she was blessed by this other woman because she wants to play victim, but she was antagonizing this woman. Do you have that video? This video right here is something that I want to give a little.
That's a straight shot to the face. That is a
what is the word? What do those people say when they have your video up and they
when
comment on it?
Yeah, when they're doing those TikToks and they just bombard you. They just act you.
I want to do a reaction video to this because it is so necessary to talk about what happened here.
No, fuck a talk.
Can you play that for a second?
First of all, you don't do that.
That video for a second?
That's a straight right, though. That was...
I mean, like, this is something where...
You could tell homegirl was
it's
not.
like,
This story has taken social media by storm, and for good reason. A pro-life activist, Savannah Craven-Anto, was punched in the face during a street interview in Harlem. The confrontation escalated quickly when Savannah asked Brianna Rivers a provocative question about foster kids and abortion. Brianna's response? Why not? Pointing to the issues within the foster care system. What followed was shocking.
I'm talking.
Does it show them talking? Get to the video.
We don't care about the AI voice.
Yeah.
This is somebody else's reaction. We ain't got that one. Okay.
Oh,
See,
but I know which one you're talking about. I've seen that one.
A lot of people have seen it.
Okay.
But in real life, the girl who got hit played victim after she got hit. But if you ever watch this video, that girl who got hit was antagonizing that woman that hit her. Now, I would tell the woman who hit her, in society, you can't hit people in this land of cameras and everything because they basically trick you into a case. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you that because I know personally. If someone is antagonizing you, unfortunately, in this society, you have to just go away. That's what you have to do. You have to basically punk out.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither.
You could be at your own birthday party. If somebody is bold enough to antagonize you, you have to walk away because you can get charged with assault as the woman did who hit her. Mm-hmm. But that girl who got hit was cutting that woman off every time she started talking. And I'm going to tell you something that will bring somebody to hit you. If you cut people off while they talking, you're building up something inside the average human being that's going to turn into violence.
It's called invalidating.
Wow, Craig got the words.
Yes, invalidating.
And if you're going to interview people,
deeper?
right?
Yeah,
Corey? I mean, Craig, if you're going to interview people and you don't like what they're saying to you,
right,
you can't keep egging. You can't do that. You can't keep pushing them. You could see that other girl clearly was getting bothered by it.
Right.
So
because she wasn't allowed to. She wasn't allowed to answer
and she wasn't allowed
give her
to
thought. The girl was just like, "So you saying kids should be killed?" And it was so like she was really baiting that girl.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was laughing because after the girl hit her, she was walking away like this. It was funny, and I get it because it was funny the way that girl was antagonizing her the whole time, cutting her off as she was talking, and she does this to people all the time.
Right.
There's a lot of video, and that's her husband holding the camera.
Like somebody says she's wrong, point blank. She does it all the time, right?
Can I tell you something? If your husband is holding the camera and you got punched like that and nobody else got punched, that shows the type of relationship she's in.
Mm-hmm. Because you could clearly see it was coming. He didn't stop when he saw that lady getting all, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't, come on, man.
That is so perfect. You said something good.
Shut your trap. And you know what? I think he even you could clearly see it coming. I was watching and clearly see it coming. Right.
The girl was antagonizing that girl. The girl who got hit asked for it.
I think he knew that was going to be good.
And her husband did not do nothing but follow the other lady with the camera. And he said something. He sounded wimpish. So you can tell she's in a relationship where she's the alpha
There it is. Okay, they found
What
it.
are they talking about this?
No, that's them. That's the beginning.
Such a good vibe.
Of course.
Well, awesome. So we're asking people's opinion today on Planned Parenthood. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what they provide?
Yes. Abortion.
It gets deep.
Just like how you said we shouldn't be forced to raise other people's kids, we shouldn't be forced to pay for other people's abortions because half the country, they don't believe in abortions, whether that's for scientific reasons.
Oh, girl,
for,
crazy.
For religious
Yeah, you can
reasons.
see it.
Except
You know,
she
we
picked
should
the right
respect
one that
If
day.
you want to go get a procedure, then you should be able to pay for it. Do you agree?
Not necessarily.
Or somebody else should pay for it?
now you put me up in the air because saying that we're paying for a procedure is like you want to get a BBL and my taxpayer dollars are paying for your silicone. That's different.
How is it
As opposed
different?
to be me being a 14-year-old girl in the Bronx who's gone through any kind of molestation, anything. You really don't know what people go through, and I need to abort this baby, and I don't have the right to, or I don't have the funds to, or I don't have the means to at all. Nowhere to go. There's no Planned Parenthood.
This is the very beginning of the video.
Yes, too long.
Hold on, stop the video.
Skip it.
See, as this video carries on, and I encourage people to watch it if you have the time, not from the beginning like this, but it just gets to the point where that girl in the brown is not allowed to complete a thought by that lady, and that lady is good at it. Because I saw other videos with her where she does this to people. She basically cuts you off before you finish talking. Next thing, look at that, black, black.
Oh, shit.
She hit her with a two-piece.
Show the last 30 seconds.
Like you can't be that
There are over 40 men that actually
Come
wrote
on,
the
now.
Bible.
Oh my God, you are those.
That's just the history. That's just the history of Jesus Christ and the Bible.
It's not. We started from Pangea.
So what does the
We started from
Bible
Pangea.
say about human
It's
life?
The Big Bang. Understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been
That's
abused.
not the point.
Someone call 911.
Say we showing violence. They gonna say we showing violence.
Well, no, that
She
thing is
got a
watched.
cold
That thing is
two-piece.
shown
That
all
was
over
fast.
That
too.
girl was like, blah, blah.
She trained. She might be all right.
They gonna say we showing violence. I
the.
already know.
Well, it's to teach people. Look.
That was
So
a cold.
Even though this is all over the internet.
It is.
Hey, that camera view after a punch is always funny. From the floor.
Well, because he
Looking up at
did
the
some
sky,
kind of little
yeah.
move, but still he didn't. You see it building at that very moment. I could tell it
When
was,
I'm
it was
talking to
about to jump
somebody,
off.
I gotta give them a chance to say what they're trying to say.
Yeah, that's
If I don't give you a chance to say what you're trying to say, I know I'm smart enough to know I'm building tension in the disagreement.
it's invalidating is considered emotional abuse. That's considered abuse.
Okay, so if y'all haven't seen this clip, it went viral. It was a street interview. They got to speaking about deletions and stuff like that, deletions in the womb. And I don't know. See, my opinion was so different. So I was shocked to hear Corey and the crew and their perspective. And that's one thing that I love, that we can all see something and have a different opinion and have a different perspective and respect it. And we don't have to beef over it. My opinion is completely different from Corey and the crew. I thought when I saw it initially, like the lady was wrong. Just because somebody cut you off don't mean they deserve a two-piece. Just because, okay, now they use the word antagonize, and I'm like, okay, and a lot of people do this on these podcasts, on them panels. When you say something, they take what you said and kind of like throw it back at you to emphasize you being wrong. Like she was emphasizing, like, you the one said it's okay with deleting kids in foster care, with deleting unborn children. Like, you said that. And it's like that makes her in the wrong for re-emphasizing something that you said. I just completely disagree with it. I see it completely different. I see it as, one, you did not have to do the street interview. No one can make you do those. Two, when tension builds up, and I know it may be easier said than done, but you can walk away. Like, how many times in life have we walked away from a conversation, from a person, family, different things? I remember when I was younger, me and my son went to the gas station on 8 Mile for all my Detroit people, like near 8 Mile and Woodward. And when I pulled up, it looked like it was something going on in the gas station. And me and my son was about to get out. And then you seen like a big influx of people running up in there, because y'all know how our people do. Their feet is swift to run to mischief. So they was in there fighting. I'm talking about taking the chip racks, throwing them down, like it was getting wild up in there. And I needed gas bad. And I told my son, get back in the car. And he like, you know how kids is. And I'm like, it's okay. It's gas stations everywhere. We ain't even got to drive a half a mile. It's going to be another gas station. I didn't have to go up in there. So I think about stuff like that. Like, there's no need. If somebody, and this is a problem with a lot of people in this social media day and age, if somebody disagree with you, or if they repeat what you said and kind of show you how crazy it sounds, y'all get violent. Violence is at an all-time high, especially with women. We seeing women get so physical. That lady could have just walked away. And I don't know anything about this lady, her husband, the channel. Like, I didn't even know till Corey and them said it, that this is what she does. She got multiple interviews out there and this is how she act. That changed the dynamic a little bit, but by me never seeing this other content, it's kind of hard for me to say. But based off what I saw in this one interview, I don't see how her repeating to you what you said causes for her to get punched in the face twice. And you can't really show it because YouTube don't allow it. But the woman was wearing glasses and her face got cut. She was bleeding pretty bad. Now, and again, I didn't know her husband was behind the camera. It's a lot of information that changes the dynamic a little bit, but I just want to hone in on the point that you having a conversation, you willingly participate in a street interview, and someone asks you and they're telling you, well, your opinion seems a little barbaric. Most Americans, or 50% of Americans, don't agree with having abortions and deleting children and all that, and you get upset at somebody else's difference of opinion. People disagree with me all the time. I don't feel the need to go back and forth with y'all, especially if you're respectful. So I don't think we should condone that. Even if someone does antagonize you, as a functioning adult, you have the right to walk away. We cannot condone somebody say something we don't like, or somebody messing with me, or they got a slick mouth punching them in the face. I just can't agree with that, but I'm definitely a non-violent person. And I think if anything, our people need to save that energy for them other people. We quick to want to boss up at each other and fight each other, but when them other people do stuff, commit atrocities against our community, we don't have that same energy. So for me, like I said, I saw it completely different than Corey and them said it. They just feel like the interviewer is messy and she just kept antagonizing the lady, and I guess when they saw her frustration, they should have backed off and shut it down, which is true. They could have done that too. It is a way that you could talk to people, but I just think all in all, you can't justify sneaking somebody, especially where there was really no threat for real, like it's about to go down and you like, forget it, I'm just about to be the one to swing first. This was a street interview. I don't see it. But y'all leave me a comment, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the interviewer was wrong? Or do y'all think the taller woman who was being interviewed was wrong? Leave me a comment, let me see where y'all heads at. Until the next time, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Peace out.